Big up Natalie, JPU, Jamaica, politics uncovered. One people, one team, one vision. Jamaica we say. Jingle. Jamaica politics uncovered, JPU on the scene. Carrying the facts, keeping people informed and clean.
JPU stands strong. Oh yes, we're standing strong.
JPU with Jamaica every day.
Stronger Jamaica
2026,
building back better.
that's the fix.
One people, one team,
One vision we say
JPU with Jamaica
every day.
stronger Jamaica
2026,
building back better.
that's the fix.
One people, one team,
One vision we say
JPU with Jamaica
every day. Real news on time, helping Jamaica plan.
Together we rise, one heart, one land,
One JPU, Jamaica we say.
Hello, JPU family. Welcome, guys. Let me know if you can hear me okay tonight. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. Returning subscribers, welcome back. It's a new week, guys. Thank you for joining. Give me a yes in the chat to make sure that the audio is working, and then I'll get started. I hope you all are doing fine. One JPU, big up on yourself. Welcome back. I hope you guys had a good weekend. At least. Yes, so guys, I'm doing a part 2 about this situation, what happened. Thank you, Richard, thank you. The situation that happened down in St. Mary. And also, guys, breaking news. Them not say MP and man get in a fight and man go report it to police and police advise the man say for go get medical attention. Unbelievable. But make we talk about it. If you guys remember correctly, good night, moderators. Thank you for joining. If you guys remember correctly, there was a report last week by mainstream media of an incident that took place down there in St. Mary. And the way that we received the news, we got a video, which I'm going to play, the video that was out in the media, as opposed to what really happened. And I have the video, and up close, a lengthy video of what actually took place. So I come on yesterday evening, and some of you were saying there's more to it than what you're saying. So when we find out, we realized that there's more to it for true. So there was a ceremony, right, for this clinic to be opened in St. Mary. And at this ceremony, it was disrupted basically. And I didn't know, because of how it was reported, that it was instigated and started by the current member of parliament, Chris Brown. But what the media showed us was the room with one set of people yelling and talking loud and talking over the person who was speaking at the time, which is a former member of parliament, Dr. Norman Dunn. So let me show you what was reported to us and what I am here to correct tonight. For those of you who are just joining, guys, please hit the like button when you come in and make we talk about it. Because to me, guys, I don't know, more and more I'm seeing like some people are just not fit. Some people are just not fit to be member of parliament. And I think when these political parties are recruiting candidates, they need to look at people with good, first of all, social skills and emotional intelligence. Because people come with degree, and some people with a big degree, some of them have no manners. They don't know how to deal with people. They have no emotional intelligence. Because oftentimes, emotional intelligence is not something where they offer in most colleges. That's something that you have to practice starting from your young, you know, and this is a problem. But anyway, check out this video real quick. I'm going to play a little bit of what was presented to us, and then I'll show you the long form of what actually took place.
So I want to say to you, enjoy your clinic. Enjoy your
This is
clinic.
what
This
I
is government taxpayers' money
and
at
the
work. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. This thing.
All right, I'm going to stop it there. So come in, I'm going to play the whole thing. But as you can see, what the Gleaner and other mainstream media people reported to us was this video of Dr. Dunn, who spoke, and Dr. Tufton, who spoke. Me never see the former member of parliament speaking, based on what was presented to us. So here now, I'm going to show you the full video of what actually took place, okay? And then we'll talk about it. Here it is.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister of Health, Honorable Christopher. And I want to say on the onset that we have seen so many changes in this country in the last few years, especially in health. And I would place it on record that Christopher Tufton is one of the most consequential Minister of Health that this country has ever seen. And you might ask, why did I say that? Because he has championed the cause of health. If you notice, just look at him. He rides his bicycle. He does his walk. He lives by example. And that is what we want in leadership. Lead by example. And this cause of sugary drink is a long-standing issue. It's a long-standing issue, but it's always a difficult topic to tackle because we have a sweet tooth as Jamaicans. We like sweet things. I don't drink sodas for sure. And it's a choice. I don't do salt any at all because of choice. About 20 years ago I went to China and I just could not get sugar in particular anywhere. And from that day, when I came back to Jamaica, it is over 20 years now, I have not had free sugar in my house, none at all. So this cause is an important cause, and I want to congratulate Chase and NHF. And I want to give you, although I have a 2-minute minister, I want to give you some background. I remember when I became Member of Parliament in 2017, I took the chairman of Chase at that time, Enriquez, to this facility. Both are not to be a multi-purpose complex, formerly the Westmoreland Oval, and here at Belfield Hill. And I made a commitment then. And I must say that this minister has been very supportive in that commitment to ensure that we say and do what they said we could not do.
Amen.
That they still could not be doing.
Amen. Yes. Preach it, brother.
And we ensured. And I remember, Chairman is here. Mrs. Lam is here? Mrs. Lam is not here. I remember calling Chairman Frick and Mrs. Lam, the Regional Director, and Chris Darling from NHF. They were all on the single phone call. And that call was about benefit thing.
Amen.
And I said, we're not going to come off this call unless we have the commitment to build this field.
That's what
I don't want to be political because I'm not
leadership
for that either. And I've never done so. But some people have a notion to say the money was there before. That's a lie.
Lie!
Understand that
Knock
fact.
on that lie.
This minister has allowed.
I'm a free.
This minister
I'm a free.
has
I'm
allowed
a free.
this
I'm a free.
institution to be built. And therefore, we want to say to you, as we go on with the Spirit, so I want to say to you, enjoy your clinic. Enjoy your clinic. This is government taxpayer money at work. Thank you very much. Now, we are moving today. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a free.
Hold on. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, hold on. When
I'm a free.
hold on. When I said we were going to have a community dialogue, I never really planned on this kind of dialogue, right? I want to just say that it's exactly 3:19 and this meeting started 2:15, and I said it will be a 1 hour session before we go and look at the facility. Hold on. Relax. Hold on. Can I get some attention, please? Ladies and gentlemen, can we all stand, please? Stand, please. We are going to now. I'm going to ask Reverend. You have another Reverend here? Huh? No other Reverend here. Reverend, come on. Come here, Reverend.
Yes, guys. So, want to see what transpired there, right? And boy, it's sad because it was a nice event. It's for a good cause. And to have this level of disruption at the event and over what? It makes no sense. So I hope you guys see the contrast now and see that the way that it was presented to us, that's why I said what I said yesterday, which is that the media, mainstream, showed the supporters' reaction in the room, but they didn't give the full context of how it started, which was that the former member of parliament who was there, who made the representation, before he left, it was the current member of parliament who disrupted and interrupted his speech. And that's what caused it. So, of course, things descended from there. And it doesn't make any sense. And that's why I must say, when these political parties are recruiting candidates, they really are seriously need to look at whether these people have emotional intelligence and social skills. Because what he just did there was so uncalled for. You met the man finish his speech, and you are the sitting MP, so you're right there on the platform. So it looked like, say, you know me go talk it straight. It looked like, say, as Dr. Dunn was talking, the man ego just juke him and just get the best time and him just embarrass himself right there. So you cannot have people representing people who lack self-control and can't think to themselves, say, if I do this, I'm going to look selfish. I'm going to look like I don't have no composure. I am underdeveloped. How dare you? And then tough on him there. I try quiet down the thing. And it's like, who wants to be doing that? That is so uncalled for. So the gentleman now, Chris Brown. This man here, who was a supporter of Peter Phillips, I'm learning. Me used to hear him name, but I've never met him. I don't really know him like that. That's why yesterday I tell him to say, I don't know him, so me can't pass no judgment on him. But when me see the video now, me I say, no man, I him name Chris Brown. So, Chris Brown, the current member of parliament, shame on you, sir. You just come, you're not even there a good year yet. And you assure the people them say, this is your behavior. Because I saw some other videos where outside of the ceremony, he kind of showed up at the ceremony like a campaign rally kind of thing. And one of the time, him have him arm folded just like he does right here in front of him, and have him hand on him kimbo and behave some kind of way. And the whole body language, the whole vibe is just one of confrontation. The PNP them, me tell you yesterday already, I'm going to tell you again. The PNP them love war. They don't like peace, and I don't know why. They don't like peace. There doesn't need to be a confrontation. You are the sitting member of parliament. The man do him time, and him is no longer the member of parliament. However, there is a ceremony where a clinic is being opened, and if he contributed to that, or if he has anything to say about the clinic or what it's going to do for the community or healthcare in general, give him that respect and let him be there, let him be present, let him be heard. And you can be heard too, even though you don't have nothing to do with the project, because that is just the truth. But still, you are there as a sitting MP. And you have a right to contribute something, to say something. Nobody's not supposed to stop you. But we want to come from with them style here. We want to come with one style where, and then the first me want to do it, And me say Chris Brown, and the first you do something like this. Me say I a stylist, We don't have one style in the PNP. Where I see the one when the electric breast. When she first come in as member of parliament, she will complain and say, Omar Davis, who was there before, him don't supposed to in the constituency. Him don't supposed to there. They want to get them style of politics there from. Uno in the constituency, uno have for uno role to play. The caretakers them have for them role to play as well. Uno can't just come in and chew, uno have the badge member of parliament. That means that uno can come in and kick out people and diss up people. And also it work. That's not how it works. And everybody have a support, And they have caretakers for a reason. I have other places where there are PNP caretakers too. I don't see nobody attack them. Uno have one style where uno love war. Uno like confrontation and the same war and confrontation and tribalism mash up the PNP down to ashes and zero. And this is why, by the way, the people them across the floor last election, all no doing good nights. No, me I feel like because at the same style why a lot of PNP left the PNP, you know. It's like when something too peaceful, it's like say uno just tormented. I'm sorry to say this, guys, but the PNP of the 80s, because uno know me is a 80s girl, I born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s, okay? So the PNP that we knew that was reigning in its time, the PNP of the 90s are the same PNP today. No, they have not evolved, they've not changed, they haven't learned anything new, they have no new attitude about them. It's just the same thing. War with people. It don't look good. It don't look good. We the people, we the Jamaican people, we are trying to create an atmosphere in our own little right and in our own little spaces. We're trying to create an atmosphere of civility, right? Where even though we might have a difference in ideology, we can still greet each other, we can still communicate, we can still respect one another. You cannot do that with these nowadays PNP. Can't do it. They don't entertain that because if disrespect not involved in it, and if bring down not involved in it, if intimidation not involved in it, and them kind of style there, that you gotta set a different standard, a different way of doing politics. You got to. This is not the 90s. This is not the 80s. A different time now. So Chris Brown, from a little bit of growth and teach we say, we fi have manners. Speak when you're spoken to. You could have met the man finish what he must say. You never have to do that. I'm gonna know why you do it. You were not there as a timekeeper. So it's not like say, you feel like say, the man go talk out the time and you're not gonna get for talk. You're not the timekeeper. Are the minister the timekeeper? Boy, I wanna stay bad though. Guys, wanna tap up the like button for me over here. Now, make we go down to Westmoreland because me no know it look like say Westmoreland love the limelight, you know, because every week has something coming out of Westmoreland. You know, so the man when him the man when him Dwayne Vaz. Dwayne Vaz who the PNP councillor Julian Chang say him go to her husband and I tell her husband say she have man. God have mercy. Go to her husband, tell her husband say she have man, and him did interfere WhatsApp. Attack the things them. And I think she a sue him. I think she a sue him. And him a sue she. Or I think I saw it go. Or some kind of warning or letters were sent out by their attorneys, respectively. So now, before that could have even died down, here comes Dwayne Vaz again in the news, say in choke man, down a Westmoreland fist fight, lick the man, and the man allegedly lick the man. The man go to the police station, and I heard that the man is a labor rights. Man go to the police station, and the police look on the man and say, you need to go get medical treatment. The news item was played on mainstream, I believe. Let me see if I can find it. So this is another problem now on this MP here. See ya.
A PNP member of parliament is facing legal problems after allegedly getting involved in a fist fight with a resident in Western Jamaica Sunday evening. The resident has already notified the police of the matter and says he intends to file assault charges. The man, after visiting the police station, was told to seek medical attention, then returned to the police station to formally file a report. It is not clear what led to the alleged confrontation, but the resident contends the MP also used his hands to squeeze his neck, leaving bruises. We tried to contact the PNP MP for a comment, but calls to his phone went unanswered.
Yes, guys. So this is another league. I mean, I know. You see, the quality people them, where the PNP recruits, say them a put them up for member of parliament and they sit there. Me not understand them. God no. Because you have to know that you can't just take up anybody. Me know so this man was there before, right? I don't have nothing against this man here. I think I met him once at some nightclub up New Kingston some years right before COVID. So I don't have nothing personal against him. But how much time this man here is going to show uno say him don't fit for be? Boy, I mean I know. I don't understand. And you see, the JLP, me just have to say this. You know, say, when George Wright come under fire, the PNP them campaign east, west, north, and south. The PNP them they all over the place as them can't come back in a parliament. How dare you know? And you mean to tell me, say, this man here, he go in a parliament with woman accuse him of all kind of sitting. Dwayne Vaz. The woman has said him do this and do that. Sexual harassment basically. And then now, with this now, where you have police report, you have medical evaluation. Where am I get in a physical altercation with constituent? How? No, sir. This not look good. This cannot look good. When it's not one thing, is the other. And the labor right, them are gonna sit down. And them are gonna make this pass, and they never say nothing. And I just say to go. I don't know. I don't know what kind of politics to now do. But make we see how it work out. We don't know how the one with the PNP council lady is going, Miss Julian Chang. Last I saw, her attorney basically said that she's not backing down. And wanna know these things can be drawn out. But at the same time, good night everybody. Music Freak, good night. Music Freak says, mind him claim say I provoke and do something regrettable. My dear. Oh my goodness. Guys, I was reliably told, as I talk about provocation, I was reliably told that Melissa Silvera's family, they're going to be at the sentencing of the husband. I think it's either March 6th or March 9th. And it's going to be interesting to see how Justice Sykes is going to rule. Whether Justice Sykes is going to, I don't want to preempt anything, but whether Justice Sykes is going to be able to sit there and look the family in the face and give Sylvia leniency. I don't know. Me feel like say there was just something so wrong about this case with Sylvia. I know that from an objective point of view, people have the right to say that they want to plead guilty or whatever, but me can't really, sit well with me. For no say there were so many discrepancies. The first thing for me, guys, is how can you come and say manslaughter when you obstructed justice or you perverted the course of justice by misleading the police? And even in his most recent plea, he told the court or told the prosecutors that I did not report, I didn't say anything out of concern for my kids. And according to the law, perverting the course of justice is a crime. You cannot do that. If you know of a murder or if you're involved in it and you cover it up, it's a crime. So how you left past this, so nobody held you accountable for perverting the course of justice, for the cover up, for not for the police to not be able to do a thorough investigation because you obstructed justice. How can you now come and say you are pleading guilty to manslaughter, the lesser charge, because you were provoked? It hurt me. And you know why? The prosecutor, all the prosecutor had to do, this is a case that it better you go to trial and lose than to not go at all. I just saw me see it. Because all the prosecutor them have to do, is go there, go put Sylva's credibility to the test. And him could not withstand that. You know why him couldn't withstand it? Him lawyer basically tell him or advised him perhaps say he must go plead guilty to manslaughter because Champagne knows say him can't win this a trial. Because all the prosecutor have to tell the people them say is this: how do we believe what you are saying about provocation when you cover up the thing, you perverted the course of justice, obstructed justice, make the police them don't investigate the thing as a crime, but they investigated the scene as a woman who just fall asleep gone in her sleep, as we want to say, and the police them never get to do a thorough investigation. Remember Craig Oates come over here, former police Craig Oates came over here and tell us say, if a crime scene, you investigate it as a crime. If on a crime scene, you're not going to investigate it as a crime, but if any kind of suspicion, then the people them who do the autopsy and so, them are going to take it from there. Look good. So make we see what Justice Sykes is going to do. It's going to be a very interesting outcome. And this is going to define Justice Sykes' career as justice in Jamaica. I want to watch and see. But guys, let me read some of your comments. Sykes is in the wrong seat. You think so? I want to give him the benefit of the doubt for now. Make we see when do first. Justice Sykes. Make we don't jump the gun yet. Me get for understand say Sykes are Asian. Hey, want to get them in from top front talk them something in our chat. What you say? Stop it. I don't think you're Asian. Stop it. I force me to hear that. And Cindy, no come over here contact them Sydney. No, sir. But guys, me I hear some sitting, me can't really repeat it yet because I don't see it. I want to know over here. the credibility of this channel is important. So me not really come talk on things or say certain things if me don't have the full context of it and what happened. Me hear some people attack, say Dr. Chang talk up some things today. Like he must say, Jamaica for justice them. Our blood money and sustain them. My Dr. Chang said that? Wanna tell me in the chat? Come in him face the but not like that. Say JFJ I live off of blood money. Me understand you can give me in a WhatsApp. Let me listen to it when me come off of this. And then I want to get the full thing, okay? Because I haven't heard it. Me know Dr. Chang rank certain way, but I first me I hear that JFJ I live off of blood money. Okay. Moderator, Acho? Okay. No, sir. What the doctor them do to him? What a man rank and face it? JFJ I live off of blood money. How them are going to survive this now? Because them have to go explain to the people them now. How them are live off of blood money over there? Jesus, Father of mercy. No, sir. We all have one of them people in our family. Where them just talk anything. But really and truly though, on a serious note, Jamaica for justice, they've been waging war on the police for some time now, you know. And none of them alone. Right? And this is why we have to be balanced in the way that we look at things. And each case, we have to look at it objectively and just come out and start talk things. Because you see with the police them now, a lot of people, Jamaica kind of split, but I think the majority today, where the police are concerned, majority of the people them standing with the police, right? I have another set of people them who feel like say they're using too much force. Me no depend on one side or the other. With each case, me look on each case individually. Anytime these things come up and the debate, you know, is put out there. For example, look what happened down at West Kingston where man in here with a little 3-year-old baby. Right as I was coming on here, I saw that the father of the child died. The attack was on the father, his 8-year-old son, and the 3-year-old. And the son and the father did their hospital. A fight for them life. And the father got dead now. So, what do you say? I mean, tomorrow morning or whenever we wake up now and hear the outcome. Because we know what the outcome going to be now. Nobody now going to get away in the nearby bushes like one time. A different time now. What we supposed to say now? Meanwhile, over in Jonestown, down at Craigtown, the baller when name Lucian or we want name. There's a police confrontation and then Black Road up there today. And light too much fire. I'm sorry say the fire people them. The fire department. Why the fire department go over there and put out fire? Anytime people light them community a fire, leave it, make it burn. That's what they want. Make them burn it down. Stop from waste the country's resources going in there to put out fire when you never start. And them light the fire, make them stay in there. But according to news report, police and Lucian get in a confrontation and him dead. Him used to play ball for Arnett Garden. Me know him, you know, from back in the days, but me know him as a baller. Me don't know if he mix up. I don't know. I haven't lived in Jonestown in forever. You know? So the police them now and the experts, they're gonna have to explain to the people what happened. It's a terrible thing. And I can't wait for the day come when, the police them not have to operate like this. And the people them, you wonder to yourself, these people who are living in these volatile communities, you wonder to yourself if they are more traumatized by the gunmen that live among them, or they're more traumatized by the police. The gunmen them who are take out 3-year-old, are they more traumatized by those people? Because what I would like to see, and in a West Kingston, Denham Town, the response of the people to what happened to the 3-year-old, I like the response of the people. At first, I see them come out up and gunman. First. But them attack and them work with the police, and that's good. But majority of the time, the only time you see protests are when a police. And we need to strike a balance. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you all them community there. Come used to live there. You see, when the man them in the community piss off the people them, and when the people them decide they don't want them in there again, when the people them decide they're not going to live like that anymore, it's the worst thing could happen to them. They cannot stay there. They will not stay there. Because they are going to know, say, the people in the community are going to start call police anonymous on them. And them now going to stay, them are going to run away. So wherever there's a community where gunman there, all the people have to do, unite and decide that they want to live in peace and give the gunman them the cold shoulder, call the police on them and run them out. That's it. And if you do that, you won't have the police coming into your communities. But it's a terrible thing. Anyway, guys, make we wrap it up here, so. I will come back Wednesday. Yes. We're going to follow up Wednesday. I'm supposed to come talk about this thing here with Crawford and Bunting. Here's somebody else said the man was a wanted man. Me never know. Me don't know him as a gunman. Me know him as a baller from them time there. He was wanted, man. Lord Jesus. Oh, God. Anyway. Make we catch up on Wednesday. I wasn't going to take any call tonight. Yeah, you guys have a good night, and thank you again for joining. And make sure you hit the like button before you leave and share this with somebody. St. Mary people, I wish you all the best. No make political tribalism or tribalist politics, whatever you want to call it, can divide and mash up on the community. You understand? It's about service, not the other rest of things then. Have a good night, guys. Thank you.
Big up Natalie, JPU, Jamaica. Politics uncovered. One people, one team, one vision. Jamaica, we say.
Jingle.
Jamaica politics uncovered. JPU on the scene. Carrying the facts, keeping people informed and clean.
JP stands strong. Oh yes, we're standing strong.
JPU with Jamaica every day.
Stronger Jamaica.
2026,
Building back better.
that's the fix.
One people, one team.
One vision, we say.
JPU with Jamaica
Every day.
Stronger Jamaica.
2026,
Building back better.
that's the fix.
One people, one team.
One vision, we say.
JPU with Jamaica
Every day. Real news on time. Helping Jamaica plan.
Together we rise, one heart, one
Good
land.
night. Is the program over?
One
We'll
JPU.
come back Wednesday.
Jamaica, we say.
That bed, don't by then I'm told.
Oh, okay.